Hello everyone! How are you? We are going to consider these two functions here for this video. We have the f of x is equal to x minus 5 and g of x is equal to x squared minus 1. Let us try to come up with an expression or a function that will correspond to this form, f plus g of x. If you come across with this expression, you just need to add the two functions. So when we do it, we just simply write the first function. We have x minus 5. Now, I have a suggestion here, though it will not hurt this process, but this would be a very good practice so that we will be guided. Whenever we add or subtract, let us enclose the second addend or the subtrahend in the form of a parenthesis. Now again, for addition, it will not hurt the result. It will not even matter if you have a grouping symbol or not. But just to practice, because when we subtract functions later, there is something that we should do with regards to the sign of the subtrahend. So here, we'll have plus x squared minus 1. Again, it will not hurt this process since the operation is addition, so we simply can remove it easily. X squared minus 1. And is therefore the sum of the functions f of g in this form, f of g of x, is when we simplify these terms here. We could start with x squared by arranging the terms and by decreasing orders of x, powers of x rather. You have x and you have here minus 6. So this is f of g of x, x squared plus x minus 6. Now, let us come across with this expression, f minus g of x. In this case, it means we are looking for the result when we subtract the functions. So we have x minus 5, and this is where I told you earlier it's very important to enclose the subtrahend by a parenthesis. Again, in the first process, it did not hurt the result, but here the result will be different if it's without parentheses. And since we are practicing, that's why I advise that the first process, even if it's plus, to also enclose in a parenthesis. You have x squared minus 1. What is the difference with this grouping symbol? Of course, you will still have x minus 5 here. What happens when you remove this grouping symbol is that for x squared, it would be minus x squared. But this sign of your second term that is part of the grouping symbol will be changed because you are actually distributing the negative sign, and negative times negative becomes plus 1. Notice if you were able to remove or were not able to write this form of parenthesis here, you will just be copying minus 1 and you will end up with minus 6 as well. But here, considering that grouping symbol, with the subtraction, we have f of g of x is equal to negative x squared. Then you have plus x. And instead of minus 6, you will only have minus 4. This is because, again, the sign of negative 1 was changed, being it is part of the subtrahend. That's all for today. You're dismissed. And please do not forget to subscribe now.